Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, heart pounding, with no idea why? For the last 2 weeks, my smartwatch has been buzzing exactly 2:36 a.m., warning me about a sudden spike in my heart rate. I'd always chalked it up to nightmares I couldn't remember, until tonight, when I decided to stay awake and finally figure out what was happening to me. I lay in bed, staring at the cracked ceiling of my tiny apartment, my eyes darting from the softly glowing numbers on my watch to the shadows pooling in the corners of my room. The city outside was silent for once, and the only sound was my own shallow breathing. As the minutes crawled toward 2:36, I noticed something strange. The air grew heavy, almost electric, and the faint smell of ozone crept in through my cracked window. That's when the temperature dropped, so quickly that I could see my breath. Suddenly, my watch vibrated against my wrist. 2:36, on the dot. I stared at the doorway, half expecting some burglar or sleepwalking neighbor. But what I saw instead was so much worse. A tall, impossibly thin figure slid into my room, moving with a jerky, twitching motion, its joints bending the wrong way. Its face was a shifting blur, like static on an old TV, and its eyes, if you could call them that, glowed with a sickly green light that made me feel like I was being scanned, catalogued. I couldn't move, couldn't scream. The thing leaned over my bed, its face inches from mine, and I felt my heart hammering against my ribs so hard I thought it might burst. Then, as quickly as it had come, it melted back into the shadows, leaving the room icy cold and silent. When I finally gasped for air, my watch buzzed again, heart rate abnormal. Now I know what's been standing over my bed each night, and I don't think it's finished with me yet.